UFC 300, the most hyped card of all time.
Chalmer.
The man got it done. This card was
stacked.
It was so stacked, like
stacked. A 7-hour card.
Yeah, we watched from the very first fight because we ain't no casual, and it was worth most of it was worth it.
I don't think there was like a boring fight.
Oh, there probably was that we've maybe forgotten.
I guess when we go through, we'll find out.
We'll get to it, but the things that mattered to me that I wanted to be good, I think ended up really delivering.
Especially one thing in particular.
Yeah, you know what it
is. Yeah.
But we're just going to start from the bottom and work way up. Dedicate as much time to whatever as we want, really.
Yeah.
Started off though with Cody Garbrandt, Davison Figueiredo, banger. Well, you'd think
should have been a banger
to open up the entire thing. Garbrandt, pretty insane that he actually got this fight, to be honest, because
he's been fighting tin cans.
Was that Bummy bet in his last fight? Kelleher.
Byron Kelleher.
Yeah. And
former Highlanders halfback.
Called out Davison, actually got the fight, but then remember he was meant to fight Davison for the title back in the day?
And then got starched by Kai.
Yeah. Crazy. Garbrandt actually looked real good in this fight, though, not going to lie, on the feet. He was actually touching Davison up a bit, turned him into a wrestler. But it ended up working out for Davison. Was able to submit him in round 2 with was it rear naked choke?
Yeah, we were talking about this. Davison didn't really wrestle as much in flyweight.
Yeah.
I personally think it's just because he had that power compared to all the other.
Do you not think it translates as much at the upper weight class?
I think it equals out. He's probably still powerful, but it just equals out more. And look, at the end of the day, if you've got those capabilities to wrestle like that. And he took no damage in this fight. He's ready to go in another couple months.
Yeah.
I don't know. I get it. It was a bit boring.
Well, especially because Garbrandt's not even ranked as well. If you're losing to him at that stage, it kind of drops you quite a bit.
It didn't get that bad for him though. I wouldn't say
for Davison.
Yeah, he wasn't getting that outclassed on the feet.
No, but he clearly. We've never really seen Garbrandt even get grappled like that before. Usually he did have pretty good takedown defense for
stopped
a fair bit, but it was really...
Once he got him down, it was sort of different.
He was setting up an arm triangle, and I think he was trying to reverse it and got caught in a rear naked while he was doing it.
Yeah, it was benefitas.
Decent win, I guess, for Davison. If you can, I don't know. Garbrandt's a good name. I still support him when he fights, and he tries to bring it every time.
What's next for him, though?
For Davison.
Yeah, that's the question. We'll do that. We'll give a winner and loser who should be next.
I don't know who's in the top 5 at bantam. I'm trying to think. Maybe Cheeto. You could give him Cheeto.
We were saying this. Probably everyone else feels like everyone else would smash him
against Davison.
Yeah. I think even Cheeto with you think about
bantamweight is real high level though. I reckon it's one of the most high level weight classes.
At one time it was the most stacked.
Yeah. I reckon Cheeto would probably be a pretty
wouldn't
good
be a bad thing
up.
to have him fight another I don't know who's 7th ranked or anything, but he's still only 8th ranked. Like you said, Cody Garbrandt isn't even ranked.
I know, but I feel like you just would give him a top 5.
It makes sense. He was calling for the title shot. I don't think that happens.
No way, not off that one.
Yeah, definitely not happening.
Next we had Bobby Green defeating Jim
This was a
Miller.
murder.
Domination.
Yeah, this was first 2 rounds. The second round was sort of where it went spiraling.
Bobby Green looked like he was inspiring.
Yeah, literally, hands down the whole time.
With no problem from whatsoever.
Miller had a nasty cut under his eye and on his eyelid, and Bobby Green was just punching it the whole time.
It was the jab from Green was nasty in this fight.
No head movement, nothing.
Yeah, just dominated the entire thing, really.
Sorry, Jim. We know you wanted this to be your buddy moment, but...
Still, though, I think him making it to the decision was actually, pretty good for him.
Should have been stopped,
He took a lot of damage, but...
I saw a few people saying that the ref was trying to get him killed, because it was pretty brutal.
The crowd applauded him, though, at the end for his efforts.
Yeah, everybody's favourite math teacher, Jim Miller.
But, yeah,
it was a murder. Who's next for Bobby Green? Jalen Turner rematch? Dan Hooker?
He wants to die again, but is Bobby Green even ranked? I don't think he is he? I don't even know.
He's either 13th or not ranked.
Maybe just give him someone...
Dan Hooker, comeback fight.
I don't know.
Ally Quinter again.
I don't know. I really don't care about Green.
The good thing about Bobby Green is you can give him whoever and it's probably going to be... I'm not saying you could main event a fight night with him, but you could easily... You could co-main event a fight night.
Look at the fight nights coming up.
That's a good point. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, I take that back.
But I don't know. Just give Green someone maybe lower top 15.
Yeah.
I guess. Andrade Rodriguez, didn't care about this, wasn't even watching.
Who
really.
even won?
I think I was getting my food delivered during this.
Oh, Andrade won by decision.
Yeah, split decision.
Was it split decision?
Yeah, I just wasn't really watching, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, sorry. I was looking at the OnlyFans.
Yeah, it's hot. But Andrade, just whatever. What weight class is this? Strawweight.
Was it strawweight?
I don't even know what rank she is, but
I think she was
fighting.
4th ranked.
She's like the Bobby Green of women, just fighting all the time, just always kind of there.
She's like the Holly Holm of the lower.
Retired. Should be.
Did Holly Holm retire?
I don't know, but she should.
We'll get there.
As well. We'll get there. Yeah, didn't care about that though. Moicano, Jalen Turner throwing away the win.
Oh my god, what an idiot! I like Jalen Turner.
Me too.
But you are fucking dumb cunt. That was so stupid.
I thought Turner was winning this for sure. I thought he was going to be cracking Moicano on the feet, but honestly, Moicano's grappling was just better.
Well, not even that. The reason we're calling him dumb is because he got a knockdown. And he just walked away. He tried to get the viral moment. And he looked like a fucking idiot. Like, he looked like an absolute donut when nothing even happened. And Moicano pretty much got up straight away. And the next round finished him.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, so Money Moicano, who's he fighting next?
Paddy Pimblett.
Because...
it'd be Paddy Pimblett in London. It will be.
Pimblett's not ranked yet, is he? Oh, Green called out Pimblett too, by the way. Actually, make that. Mate, yeah, Green. Obviously, Green knocked Pimblett out.
Fuck, 2-on-1 handicap match. Give it to me.
Yeah, just someone beat Pimblett.
Just anyone.
Fuck up. I need him knocked out.
But this fight didn't interest me that much at all. And after Turner did that, it really pissed me off.
I wanted to see Moicano out, and I didn't get it. But yeah, just whatever.
But that was the early prelims.
Actual prelims opening up with a bang. Diego Lopez just making quick work of Sadiq Youssef.
Yeah, like real quick work. Was it even like, how long was it? Like a minute, 2 minutes?
1.5 minutes.
1.5 minutes, there you go.
Came in and cracked him with those.
Hit 2 uppercuts pretty much in a row.
Yeah.
And slept him.
Did he call for a title shot after this?
Oh.
Did he?
Maybe. I don't even know.
I can't remember. Shittest tattoos though, shittest haircut. But a good performance by him.
Who do you give him next? Featherweight?
Cater.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad suggestion.
I reckon you probably
That's
could.
a really good suggestion, actually.
Cater.
Especially after... Or Emmett or someone like that.
Fuck Emmett, that'd be gnarly.
Imagine.
Yeah, that could be gnarly for him. But I wouldn't mind that though, because what rank's Emmett at the moment? He'd be like low... mid to low.
He'll be like 7,
maybe.
8.
But I reckon Cater would be maybe probably...
Yeah, Cater's a good one, especially after his performance, which we will get to
Is that the next fight? No, we got Kayla Harrison... Holly Holm thinking she was Khabib in this fight.
Kayla Harrison continuing her bloody can-crushing career.
Yeah, Holly Holm's a bum.
Literally looking like just a piece of leather.
Yeah, Holm just
She looks so old. Is like crazy.
As her with a power judo throw. It was just easy. It was just Kayla Harrison dominating.
I do not give like the most flying fuck about Kayla Harrison. I do not care.
Do you reckon Nunes would come back and fight her?
100%.
Yeah.
That's the easiest payday of Nunes' career.
Yeah. Do you reckon?
100%.
On the feet for sure.
100%.
And, the jiu-jitsu. Yeah.
The only thing that I would think would be against it is there's a very high chance that Kayla Harrison gets a title shot next.
Oh, for sure.
And I don't think the UFC would want to book it if Nunes was just coming back to win a title and then...
Kayla Harrison is getting a title shot next and she's beating Raquel Pennington in 1 round, I reckon.
Like...
Do you reckon? 1 round?
Very likely.
Probably before she even makes it into the cage.
Like, I know I just called Holly Holm a can, but Pennington is probably...
I will never...
In the fucking Amber Heard, Johnny Depp.
Yeah. Imagine back in the day, like... a few years ago saying that Pennington, like that's the most unlikely thing. I would never believe you. Out of anything that could ever happen in the UFC,
it's crazy. It's probably the most the best champion of all time.
Oh, so, yeah.
But yeah, I just didn't really care about that fight.
Yeah.
Then it was Aljo Cater.
Yeah, Aljo Cater. Everyone thought this was boring. I just wanted Aljamain to win, so I didn't really care.
And he did.
Cater didn't show up, really.
Yeah, Cater...
was Aljamain just that good?
No, Cater just didn't. Cater did, did he throw in... He was 4 significant strikes to the whole thing.
I think so, yeah.
And it wasn't like the majority of it was spent on the mat. There was still probably 7 odd minutes that was standing.
Yeah, Aljamain was landing... Yeah.
And yeah, that's the thing. Aljo was looking better on the feet than Cater. This was a really shit performance for Calvin Cater.
Yeah.
And I'm a Calvin Cater fan.
Yeah, me too. And I get this is kind of boring, but I don't know. I just like Aljamain.
This is his chance to go out and make a big statement.
Cater's never been finished though. Like when everyone's like, you should go out there, dominate and finish him, but bro, Cater, think of the amount of shots he took.
Oh no, I'm not talking about Cater finishing Aljo.
Oh, wait, what are you saying?
Like I'm saying, he could have gone out there and made a big statement, finishing a former champion.
Oh, Cater, you mean?
Oh, yeah,
Aljamain, yeah.
And he goes out and he hardly
really
throws.
try.
Like, he
Even-
would have got fans because, no offense, but if he knocked out Aljo,
Yeah.
people hate Aljo. Like,
Yeah.
it automatically is going to gain your fans.
Because he was 2 down, and yeah, even then he didn't. But
Yeah.
Aljamain was just on him, really, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good performance by Aljo. I think he'll struggle against the higher ups of that
Anyone higher
division.
than that?
Probably.
Who do you give him, mate? Because that's
Diego
like, what was
Lopez.
Cater ranked
Diego
like?
Lopez. Why not? Calvin was ranked like 6th. Does it not say on there?
6th, 7th? No, I'm on Wikipedia for
Oh.
some reason.
I think he was like 6th.
Yeah. I mean, do you reckon Aljo will be asking for someone in the top 5?
Yeah. I think Aljo wants a title shot as soon as possible.
Gamrot for the most boring fight of all time. I don't
Well,
know.
he's lightweight.
I just never want to see Gamrot. Oh, that's correct. Why did I think he was a...
I feel like he could probably make featherweight.
I don't know.
But, yeah, I
Give
mean...
Aljamain Volk.
It's probably not a bad shout.
Do you reckon?
Why not?
I don't know. I feel
Give
like
me one
Volk's
reason
just
against
waiting.
it.
Volk's probably wanting another title shot.
Volk's not
because
getting a
they-
title shot after that Max performance.
Yeah, you reckon...
We'll get onto that, but I think Max could call out for whoever he wants, and he's going to get if he wants Taporia.
It just depends, because
Then
like,
Volk was sitting and waiting.
I think everyone agreed this fight was a snooze fest, so...
Yeah, exactly.
I don't really know what the UFC would want to give Aljamain, but...
Yeah.
Anyway, the first fight that was actually kind of entertaining, finally,
Rakic.
was it Yuri and Rakic,
Yeah.
like just before the main
This
card.
was crazy.
How was this not on the main card? Bo Nickel,
Fuck you.
But yeah, this was, bro, Rakic was piecing up Yuri.
But
at
like
the
he
start.
wasn't doing anything. Like
It
in
was
terms
just-
of damage, he never wobbled him or
The
anything.
leg kicks were pretty nice.
Yeah, the leg kicks. That's
But,
true.
Like, yeah.
Yuri with
blocking
0
with the
leg
face.
kicks defense.
Yeah, just eating shots from Rakic over and over,
Yeah.
and then just basically ate them until we landed a good shot on Rakic that just rocked him and
Yeah.
stopped them. That's it. really.
That's typical Yuri Prochazka fight. Called for a title shot, which I probably would see him getting. Actually, but
Or
saying
maybe
that he only if he hadn't just lost the title fight,
against Pereira,
but there's no one else.
Uncle Ive.
But what has he done?
Who did he beat in his last fight? I've already forgotten. Oh, was it Johnny Walker? Wasn't it?
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's not title shot worthy. I don't think.
Yeah, light heavyweight's a bit dead.
If
to be honest.
Rakic had won this, it would have been perfect.
What about
But
Roundtree this Yuri? Because he beat Anthony Smith, so I don't know.
that's
what
just
rank he is
fucking
now.
nothing. I could beat up an 80-year-old
I'm just talking
woman.
about,
I'm
like,
not going to
in
ask for a
terms-
title
talking about,
fight.
like, in terms of ranking, though.
Yeah, I guess.
And they're both like strikers on the face.
Yeah, is Khalil that highly ranked though?
I don't know. Does it?
Like Yuri is one, if we're being honest. Like he is the number one contender.
Yeah, I guess.
Why not just book Magomed versus Yuri again?
Yeah, have they been booked before? Magomed and Yuri. What about Blachowicz?
I don't know what he's doing. I
But-
think he's still sucking after from the fucking decision loss to Pereira.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
But
you
yeah,
could do that.
that's probably the fight to make then. Realistically, Jan versus
Jan versus Yuri.
no, not Jan versus Yuri.
Sorry.
Magomed versus Yuri for number one contender.
Yeah, I guess. And then
Like Alex can sit out and wait. He's been active enough. Give him a bit of a break. Or if he wants to go up and do one non-title fight at heavyweight
yeah,
in Brazil,
yeah,
let him do it.
yeah, sure. Opening up,
Give him Charlton in Brazil.
fucking, I hate Charlton Almeida. Opening up the main card, Bo Nickel for some reason against Cody Brundage.
Looking shit.
I mean,
The fact
he was
that
disappointed. In
the
his
fact
performance.
that Cody Brundage
to pay 90, I just paid twice to watch
to see Cody Brundage.
Yeah, to
The
watch
fact
Cody
that he was
Brundage.
able to taunt on Bo Nickel while he was getting grappled,
Yeah,
like, I'm not saying his Bo Nickel's stock is plummeting.
yeah.
I think his stock was sort of plummeting because
I
he got
think
put on this main card anyway.
It's just the way that UFC have hyped him, like,
Yeah.
and maybe it is unfair to him, like, to be put in this position
Yeah.
to have to perform to that level. Because, like you said, this was his 6th fight of all time.
But it's the way he's built
as
up.
much of a bum as you probably think Brundage is, which he is.
Like it's a reasonable level for your 6th fight.
Yeah, but it's
But
just the
you
fact
ca-
he's on the UFC 300 main card. You expect
and
it to
he's
be
called like he said he could beat like Hamzat and stuff
yeah,
like that.
You expect it to be Chimaev level, like going in ragdoll and instant sub.
Yeah, he called out Anthony Fluffy Hernandez,
Yeah,
which cool. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Put it on a fight night.
Yeah, because I was saying before this, I was like, oh, like, why didn't they actually put Nickel against someone good, like someone ranked? But no, I don't think he's ready for
No,
it at all.
definitely
And
not.
it does make sense. But it's just the way the UFC are promoting him and, like, showcasing him. They're acting like he is literally like the greatest fighter of all time.
I mean, he's lucky he like sort of had an average performance here, because I think if he starched them, they probably would have given him someone quite a bit higher ranked.
Yeah.
And then it could have been night.
Yeah. But yeah, that was dead. Armin Charles kind of dead as well. I wanted Charles to knock him out.
Charles almost got the guillotine like straight away.
Yeah. Because Armin tripped up and he just jumped on it.
Yeah, and like it was in deep.
But Armin got out of it and then was able to kind of control the rest from the top.
Charles should have stood up.
Ground and pound. What?
After that guillotine. No, after that he got out of that guillotine.
Is guillotine just like the shitter submission? How often does it actually work?
Well, I mean, Charles is like the best at it as well. And I mean, behind Dustin Poirier.
Yeah, so
obviously.
I gave Dustin most fouled submission attempts of all time, probably.
Yeah.
But I gave Armin every round in this fight.
I think I also did.
I thought like
Charles had
he didn't really do anything apart from failed submission attempts.
I think he had that guillotine at the start, and after that, I don't think he had anything else.
No, well, Armin took top control and actually landed some decent ground
big elbows.
Shots. Elbows cut him open.
Charles did an up kick that was illegal, which I don't actually know if it should have been illegal.
Kind of like, he went for the body, but then
but like hit the chest and
so it wasn't really his fault.
And I think it would have been close to only having 1 point of contact.
And then the second round, it was just Armin
domination
taking him again. Yeah, just more ground and pound. Third round was kind of the same, except at the end
he got a das.
He almost got a das for like the last 10 seconds.
Stuck the tongue out.
And people thought it was a robbery somehow.
Yeah, people were fucking delusional.
Oh, like, how was this
shout out comment of the day someone saying that deep submission should count as knockdowns. It should be valued the same as knockdowns.
Well, I think deep submissions are the most
even is a deep submission?
Yeah.
If a submission is deep, it's going to end a fight.
I think a failed submission is the most overrated thing of all time. Like, you failed, you haven't gotten the submission. It's not the same as like.
Preach it.
It's not that significant if it doesn't work. I don't think.
If you wanted to give the first round to Charles because he had the guillotine, like I'll accept. I wouldn't accept it, but I would understand that more than anything.
The first round was
if
close.
you even thought the fact that Armin got up and like straight away out of that das choke, got up before Charles, said everything I needed to know. It was a dominant performance by Armin.
Yeah. And.
What's next for him?
I wouldn't have minded him getting a title shot after this because he did just beat the number 1 ranked guy.
Why not Gaethje?
Do you reckon Gaethje?
Like, I know that Gaethje's going to be out for a couple months, like recovering, but who else even is there?
I don't know. I mean, he could.
Like, he's beaten Beneil, beaten Charles, and then...
That Islam Dustin isn't too far away. He could probably just wait for the winner.
Yeah, I guess. But then...
I reckon.
But
does he really need to fight anyone else?
2 divisions count on what Max wants to do. Well, if we're being honest,
I think Max is going to go back down to featherweight. Probably.
We'll find out. But that was it? No, that wasn't next, was it? It was next.
Yeah, it was.
So we'll talk about it right now. Then
get straight into it.
Yeah.
This is my favourite fight of all time, and this isn't just recency bias. This is literally the most invested I've ever been watching a fight.
It's my favourite finish ever.
Yeah. For me, though, Max Holloway, my favourite fighter, literally ever since I started watching the UFC. Well, I started watching him, basically.
Yeah.
For years and years. Like, so invested in his career, his title reign, everything. He's just like one of the most likeable and humble fighters and like entertaining fighters in the UFC. Always has banger fights every single time. Has such like a fun style to watch. The trash talking, like the taunting.
But it's always respectful trash talking.
It's always just like fun and like teaching Ortega how to block as well. Like he's trying to even help his opponents when he's destroying them.
Too bad he couldn't do that against Volk though.
Yeah, and just like he's just my favourite fighter, and like just watching this was just
it was crazy.
It was one of the most incredible things. Like my heart was pounding the entire time
because it just from the get go it just didn't go the way I thought it was going to go.
Neither.
Like that first round was pretty even, and then Max lands a spinning back kick.
Yeah.
At the end of the round, and it breaks Gaethje's nose.
Almost sends him flying out the door.
I feel like I said it as a joke, but realistically, I looked at this fight thinking Gaethje's power is going to be too much.
Well,
like the last memory I have of Max at lightweight was getting fucked up by Dustin.
Yeah, and like me, biggest Max Holloway fan, like. But bro, Gaethje is just the biggest savage in like the UFC. Like they're showing all his highlight reels and stuff before this, and you're like, fuck, like he's just so. It's just not seem. And it's kind of like what you're saying, maybe we are basing it off that one performance against Dustin at lightweight. But I don't think he had like the longest time to train for that.
Yeah, I mean, he obviously bulked up, but he kept his speed, which was the absolute key component.
Yeah, the speed and like his defense as well. Like Gaethje was hitting air so often. Yeah. And I think
Basically, this fight just kept going like this. Second round was the same. Yeah. Third round was the same. Was just Max sort of picking him apart.
This was
nothing
prime
powerful.
Max. This was like prime featherweight Max at lightweight, like exactly what he's done to so many other opponents.
Actually, I say not powerful, but it was like, you know...
Gaethje was getting stunned a bit, though.
That's what I meant, like, it was powerful, but not like... he wasn't going for the knockouts.
He was always staying composed, which is what I was hoping he would do, because I didn't want him to run in and get out with an absolute bomb.
That's what I was thinking. Like, the whole time I was thinking, all right, Gaethje will come out, like, he'll land something now, and he just never did.
Yeah.
Except for the fourth round, I think he dropped him.
Yeah. But no, like, Max was literally pacing him up for the majority of this fight. Just, like, slick combo. Like, the amount of body shots as well was
he was up at, like, 44 body shots at one point, and I was like, I don't even see him land those.
I think Gaethje's gas tank, like, from the block nose, missing the strikes, the body strikes, like, by the fifth round, he was pretty freaking gassed. And, like, the leg kicks, there was another thing, because we've seen Volk implement those leg kicks well on Max before.
And Gaethje probably has, like, the most powerful leg kicks.
And I thought that was going to, like... If Gaethje couldn't land up top early, I thought those leg kicks would leave Max more open. Yeah. And they kind of did a little bit towards the end. But, Max was just so on point.
Like, he was, 49-45 up, and then 10 seconds to go.
49-46, I don't know.
What did I say?
I don't know.
49-46,
39...
No, 49-46.
40... I don't know. He was up.
If it went to the judges' scorecards, it was going to be 49-46. 4 rounds to 1, I'd say. But he was winning the fifth as well.
Yeah. But no, Gaethje was the first person to ever drop Max as well. Yeah. So maybe he can take that away from this. But
that's literally all he can take away.
He did get so smashed during this, and like.
Yeah,
I was fully I'm the biggest Max fan, but going into this, I was.
You were worried.
Everyone was kind of like, "Why are you making this?" Like, we all thought Max was kind of just going to get rolled.
Yeah.
But no.
And we just thought it was going to be like a war that was going to hold up both divisions. Because realistically, those two fighters should have been fighting for the title in their respective divisions.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically with 10 seconds left, Max does the old Ricardo Lamas.
Yeah, we're going to throw down. And he didn't need to as well. Like, he was up. He could have won. He could have just taken the victory. And he's like, no, we're going to throw down.
But he won himself an extra 300k with that.
Yeah, and he's like, we're going to throw down in the middle of the cage. And he just knocks Gaethje out.
I don't want to say he just knocked him out. Like, he faceplant knockout.
Or like
slept. Like, there's a different level to. Like, I'd say like Pereira knocked out Jamal.
Yeah.
But Max slept Gaethje. Yeah. Like, it was crazy to fucking see.
Even when Gaethje got up and they were announcing the winner, he still looked like he was
Trevor Whitman was holding him up.
Yeah, he had no idea where he was.
Looked like a prom date. They were linking arms.
And again, crazy. Everyone always calling Max pillow hands for the longest time, shitting on his power. But it's because he never throws with that much power. Like, he always...
I think the weight helped, definitely.
Yeah. But he is usually just like a volume striker. He doesn't load up really that much of the time.
Well, you think about how much Calvin Kattar took.
Yeah.
And like...
Crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, Gaethje was absolutely murdered. Yeah. Max... I guess we talk about it now. He has he named both Islam and Topuria.
And like, you can do either, really. This was honestly this was the most insane thing I've ever seen. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I was on my feet at the end just cheering. I couldn't even believe it because
it was crazy.
I literally said before, I was like, I'm praying to whoever's listening that please let Max win this fight. Yeah. Like, no matter what happens, please let Max win. Oh. And like, I just can't believe how good he was. Like, the first round, I was like, bro, like, this is going way better than I thought it would. Yeah, like, this is how Max always fights. Like, you're seeing Gaethje knock Dustin out cold, like, people like that.
But it gives, give credit to Gaethje because, like I said, that whole time we were thinking, okay, like, surely something's going to happen. Yeah. Like, we never counted him out until sort of the last 10 seconds. Yeah,
because that's just how good Gaethje is as well.
Exactly. But, Max, we were even worried for Max in that last 10-second brawl.
Yeah.
When he called, I swear you were like, oh no,
I was like, no, Max, don't do it away, bro, because Gaethje just throws absolute bombs, and even though Max has never been knocked out before, like, Gaethje's power, like, we've seen him just
Max is like trained for that. He did this with Arnold and with Zombie.
Yeah, and because remember, he almost knocked out Arnold in the last second of that one as well, and this was just crazy. Like, it has just happened because, like, my favourite fight of all time at the moment is Adesanya against Gastelum.
That's also my favourite fight.
That was the most insane thing
I think all round that was more action. Like, there was more droppings through each round and stuff like that.
I just think just because of the level, like, the fanboy. I'm the absolute fanboy.
I also liked
Imagine seeing your favourite fighter just perform to this level and then get that knockout at the end. Like, it just can't be replicated.
I love Izzy versus Kelvin because both fighters are getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, this was like domination from Max.
Yeah.
Whereas it was, you know...
Actually, like, he had a good round 4, though. Like, he started actually landing a lot more.
But again, I just wish coaches were more open to their fighters about if they're down. Because going into the 5th, Trevor Whitman said...
He was telling them to point fight.
Yeah, he said don't... Well, he didn't technically say... He said, don't go for power shots. Go for... Just pick away at him. And, like, I know that if you pick away at someone for long enough, eventually they're going to break. But you're going into the 5th round of a fight where you've been getting pieced up the whole fight.
Yeah. And Max was
I just don't know. I think the same thing happened in the Charles fight as well.
Yeah.
They said, we're 1-1 going into the...
And like, you don't even know
3rd.
that. And, yeah...
I don't know why people aren't always telling their fighters to go for a finish. If there's an opportunity to go for a finish, go for it.
I don't think it would have mattered, really. I think Gaethje at points still was trying to, and I just think he was missing a...
I get that, but I just mean I wish that was something that would change.
But this was just the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, literally, this knockout was crazy. Do you reckon... Where would you rank this all time for knockouts? This is top 5.
I'm trying to think of what's above it.
Top 5. I think Marshall Flying has to be.
No, wrong. Fuck that.
Like, for me, it's probably... Well, I just want to...
Yeah, it's probably up there. I really
the
like...
last little one is just the most insane, like, just knocking someone out.
Yeah, it's like, okay, well, I don't even consider... I don't even... It's blank from my memory.
The Joaquin Buckley ninja spin.
Yeah, I get that.
That's crazy.
I really love... Personal favourite is Conor versus Alvarez.
Oh, that's so close. Or Conor versus Aldo as well.
Well, yeah,
the
exactly.
stakes for that, and then just knock him out with 1 point in 30 seconds.
That was like the crowning of a mega star.
But then for this, it's like
maybe we'll do a whole other video on that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But it's like
this was definitely top 5.
Max
I think.
going against Gaethje, who is the power hitter who knocks people out. And then, like, no
makes
one really
that statement.
Him a chance. No one ever thought, apart from Jordan getting it bang on the money with the verdict somehow.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. But, I mean, we could go on forever about this, but it was insane.
But, yeah, like we said, Max gets what he wants now.
600k in bonuses.
First time, plus what he would have been on over $1 million as well. Fight. I reckon he's coming away with close to 2 mil on this.
It's crazy because he was the one calling for that. Like, Max got everything he wanted.
Yeah.
He wanted Mark Coleman to give him the belt. He wanted the 300k bonuses. Like, you got
the 2 bonuses.
You knew this was fight of the night going in for sure. And
I did like Yuri got performance of the night as well.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
Alex Pereira not. We'll get to that in a second. A few more people we could have. I think he said he was going to pay people who got finishes more anyway, but it's not 300k.
Yeah.
Pereira? Come on.
Yeah, it was crazy. But let's get on to the co-main now.
Yeah. I thought this might have been a bit more dominant for Zhang. She kind of looked average in parts of this, like gassed out and was getting dropped.
First off, this never should have gone past the first round.
I guess
no. This should not. Yan Xiaonan
was choked out.
Got choked out at the end of the first round. Yeah. She could not get to her feet straight away. She was stumbling around. I don't get it. Yeah. Like, Jason Herzog was the ref, I think, and I love him. He's probably my favourite referee.
Was he the ref?
I think he was.
Sure. I mean, I don't know. But
I just think this was ridiculous that this was allowed to go on.
But then she did fight for the entire rest of the fight, though. But then,
I mean, realistically, it could have been stopped in the second as well.
Yeah, she was getting ground and pumped the fuck.
First, it was Benavidez all over again.
Yeah.
Got choked out, and then she could have got finished. Was it the third round or fourth round?
I think it was the fourth round where Jan started coming back.
Yeah.
I think it was round 4, maybe? Round 3 or 4. And then, actually, it looked like Zhang was actually kind of,
gassing.
But then,
round 5, she came out and did what she did. Dominated.
But, after... I was just saying all the time, bro, if you're getting TKO'd by Carla Esparza, I thought Zhang was going to walk in and dominate this. And she did for, quite a fair amount of it. But then she was dropped multiple times.
Give Whaley the buddy 2 finish bonuses.
Yeah, but this, I'm sorry, this was never...
This shouldn't, I
was never going to follow that.
I get it, you have to have...
It was kind of a good...
That fills the quota.
Even for the main event, bro, I just did not stop thinking about that Max Holloway fight. Even
I
now,
still maintain...
It's still in my mind.
Even from what happened, we'll get onto it now because, that women's fight, who cares? Oh, who's next for for Whaley, sorry. Probably Rose is up now. Carla Esparza, run it back.
I'm trying to think who's even... I get mixed
genuinely,
up
who cares? Not in a rude way. Andrade, maybe.
That is, definitely the only decent women's weight class, really.
Kayla Harrison. Yeah, why not?
Drop 1,000 kg.
Yeah, but let's get on to that main event. I said before it happened, I felt like Max versus Justin should have been main. I think I still feel that way.
I just think Pereira... I still think...
You think he's a bigger star than...
I don't know.
Oh yeah, like it doesn't matter. But
I just think
this
higher weight
was,
classes usually just, I don't know,
Yeah.
something about them,
I guess because of boxing, heavyweight boxing is. I know this is light heavyweight, but this was Alex Pereira, Poatan Chama versus Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill.
Yeah, he's taking the Sweet Dreams tonight. He got knocked out with one punch.
I was playing it cool.
Yeah.
I love Alex Pereira. He's probably one of my favourite fighters.
Yes, sir. I've got his merch.
I was playing it a bit cool, sort of talking Jamal down, like up a bit, but I was dying. I feel like my reaction after the fight probably gave it away.
I wanted this to go either. I mean, I didn't care. I love both these guys. Like,
I didn't like the stuff that Jamal Hill was saying before this fight.
Yeah, I don't know why he was doing it, really.
And I saw on Buddy TikTok afterwards when Pereira was coming in, he did the grab the bow, like the imaginary bow, and snapped it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you just look like an idiot now. Well, this is why I don't like trash talking, because if something like this happens, you just are fucked.
I like trash talking, but I don't know.
Trash talking someone like Alex Pereira, though, who is like soul to the earth, just seems like the nicest, most violent guy.
Yeah. Like, for me, I've literally watched every single Jamal Hill fight, like, of his career.
I was going to say, I feel like I probably have as well, too.
So that's just why, like, I've always been a fan of him, because I've, like, watched him consecutively just get, like, brutal knockouts on people who I've wanted to be slapped.
Yeah. That's why. He's taking out the hit list.
Yeah, like, Jimmy Crute, Johnny Walker, I'm like, yeah, like, I was so, like, he gets a lot of hate, and, like, I mean, I get the shit talking, but I feel like he gets, it's hard to say this now after he's been knocked out in, like, a minute, because everyone
he was underrated, I'll give him that.
Everyone going into this, though, there's so many casuals who are just Peloton meat riders who are glazing to the most insane degree, saying, like, the thing is, what they said became true.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But, like,
now they
discredit Jamal Hill's skills more. Like, he had a great performance against Glover Teixeira, which I did not expect whatsoever.
Like, he dominated him.
And, like, I just wanted him to kind of get his respect because he was the champion. He did vacate the belt, and everyone was like, no, Jamal Hill's just like a bum. He's just like, he's a shit fighter.
Yeah.
And, like, I just feel like no one had ever really seen any of his fights before, kind of. Because he did get kind of fast-tracked to the title as well. But, and, like, none of this matters now because he got knocked out. So
but, yeah.
I can't really defend him, really.
Poatan got hit with the dick kick.
And then just was like,
Herb
didn't shut himself.
Didn't even change face, didn't say anything, just put the hand up.
And then just knocks him out.
And,
bro, it was savage. It was absolute savage.
And it's the left.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen anyone with more powerful left hand.
It's just
like
the speed, the accuracy, the power. It's so clean.
And Jamal Hill, like, he almost did the Johnny Walker.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Pereira just capped it off.
He must be close to number 1 pound for pound.
Well, yeah.
I think he was like 5th or 6th ranked at the moment. Surely
he's not below O'Malley.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I don't know. But always bullshit anyway. But
I don't even know why I mentioned it. But
easy one for Pereira, didn't take any damage whatsoever.
And now he gets a break.
Broke his toe, I think. I think they were talking about Pereira broke his toe like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. So not in the fight or anything.
No, like leading into this. I'm pretty sure it was Pereira. So yeah, he was injured going in as well. Made it look so easy.
Yeah.
And then like he wants to fight again straight away. I think he wants to move up to heavyweight.
I don't even think he took a shot.
No, I don't think so.
Like, did Jamal Hill actually land? Like, does it say on the stats?
But I don't remember him landing any shots.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he wants to move up to heavyweight.
UFC Brazil's next, isn't it?
Yeah, that's probably too far.
I probably wouldn't see him getting on that card.
Bro, like with the amount of weight he has to cut, that would be brutal.
Not if he's going up to heavyweight.
Oh, well, yeah, if he is going up to heavyweight, it's probably better. But who do you give him, eh? And by the way...
Yeah, Jairzinho.
Anything can happen in MMA, but I'm sorry. There's no way. Like, people were thinking Aspinall's a cakewalk for Pereira.
Okay, no, he's definitely not a cakewalk, but...
I mean, anything can happen, but realistically, Aspinall should destroy 100%. Pereira.
But for some reason, I just don't see it.
What, you reckon Aspinall would get knocked out?
No, not like that. But I can't see a winner of that fight.
How, bro?
Because it's Pereira.
Aspinall knocking Pavlovich.
Yeah, I get that.
Cold.
I get that. But for some reason, because it's Poatan, I don't know. Like, you couldn't see him.
Aspinall's like, okay, Pereira's huge. Aspinall moves he moves unlike really any other heavyweight.
Doesn't matter.
He'd move with speed, power. He's literally like the most...
Yeah, cool. Watch him do that, and Poatan stands in the same place doing doing nothing. I 100% agree. Aspinall should a million trillion billion% win that fight.
And I was an Aspinall hater for the longest time.
Yeah, well, I think we
both. But I just didn't.
I think we both fucking were for a little bit.
I thought you liked Aspinall.
No, not really. Not for a.
What, for some reason I thought you.
No, I thought he was going to lose to Pavlovich.
Yeah, me too. But Aspinall, honestly.
It's not that I didn't not like him. It's just I thought he was overhyped always.
Yeah, me too. And because you see that with so many UK fighters, it's kind of hard not to think that. And
I mean, Till Pimlet.
He definitely gained my respect fully from that Pavlovich. Yeah. That was crazy. That was insane.
I think he beats John Jones.
Aspinall made me switch up.
That's okay. Now that I say that, I think he has more chance of beating John Jones. No, okay, not more chance. I could see him beating John Jones, but I see him beating Poitin less. If that makes sense. If there was in my mind, I don't even know how to explain it.
Aspinall isn't even gonna bother standing though. He'll literally just shoot and take Pereira down immediately.
It's the pride. People don't.
Do you reckon?
It's the pride.
Aspinall's got an insane chin as well.
No, don't care. Don't care. It's Poitin. But this was an insane card. Yeah. Now that we're talking about
the best moments lived up for sure. That Max thing though
was better than any. I think it was better than anything. I think the Poitin fight went better than I could have expected it.
I just was unannounced.
The Wei Lee fight realistically probably actually went a bit better than I thought it could have. No. It's a woman's fight. I
wanted that to be over.
I never expect much from a woman's fight, and this had a couple close finishes and stuff, and good grappling exchanges.
I think there was more grappling on this than I expected.
Maybe Charles versus Harmon was the fight I was most disappointed in.
Yeah, I wanted there to just be.
You wanted there to be more finishes.
Because there was the
bonuses and stuff.
But then, like I'm saying, the shit I really cared about the most fully, and again, the people were shitting on this card, bro.
Yeah.
You can't forget that people were shitting
especially
on this
when
card.
that main event got announced.
How? Literally how? People were like, 299's better. What the fuck's this shit card? People wanted to see 40-year-old Nate Diaz main eventing this for some reason.
Delusion.
But whatever.
Delusion.
Anyway, it was worth it. It was worth the $90.
But yeah, let us know in the comments. What did you think of UFC 300? Did you watch it? Yeah. What was your favourite fight? Let us know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll catch you on flip side. We'll catch you on flip side. Poitin.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, obviously.
Peace.
Chama.